What was the battle in which Hannibal won his greatest victory? The Battle of Cannae. What was the system in Athens by which the territory was divided into administrative units and governed regionally? An administrative district system. What was the council in Athens that deliberated on laws and policy? The Bouli, the Council of 500. Which modern city stands where the capital of the Aztec civilization once stood? Mexico City. Which country, declared independent in 2002, became the first new state of the 21st century? Timor-Leste. Which 1781 battle in Virginia confirmed the final victory of the American Revolutionary War? The Yorktown Battle. What is the vast temple complex found in Cambodia? Angkor Wat. In the Greco-Persian Wars, which naval battle did Athens win? The Salamis Battle. To which fields of knowledge did Aristotle make contributions? Philosophy and the natural sciences. What do we call the 1077 event in which the emperor sought forgiveness from the Pope? The Connoisseur humiliation. In ancient Sparta, what concept emphasized respect for the elderly and their role in society? Gerousia. Who was the representative female pharaoh of ancient Egypt? Hatshepsut. In the late Roman Empire, what concept led to the emperor being worshipped like a god to strengthen imperial authority? The cult of the emperor. What was the title of the officials who were in charge of collecting taxes in the Persian Empire? Satraps. What were the most famous venues in Rome where gladiatorial games and chariot races were held? The Colosseum and the Circus Maximus. In ancient Egypt, what term was used to refer to the king? Pharaoh. Why did ancient kings divide their realms into administrative districts? To govern more efficiently. In what year was the French Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen adopted? Year 1789. In the Sarajevo incident that triggered World War I, which person was assassinated? Franz Ferdinand Archduke. What do we call the civilizations that developed in ancient Western Asia and Egypt? The Orient. In Zoroastrianism, what is the name of the supreme god who symbolizes goodness and truth? Ahura Mazda. During World War II, which major port city did Japan occupy after the attack on Pearl Harbor? Hong Kong. What was the pictographic script used in ancient Egypt? Hieroglyphs. What was the first East Slavic state that became the origin of medieval Russia? Kiev Rus. Which British thinker wrote The Wealth of Nations and became known as the father of classical economics? Adam Smith. In the Roman Republic, what was the strongest power held by the tribunes? The veto power. What was the representative warship used by the Carthaginian navy in battle? Quinquerem. After World War II, what was the system of confrontation between two blocs led by the United States and the Soviet Union called? The Cold War. Which Macedonian king influenced Alexander the Great from his childhood? Philip II. What was the popular court in Athens where citizens served as jurors? The People's Court. What was the main religious system in Babylon under Nebuchadnezzar II's rule? Polytheism centered on Marduk. Which philosopher declared that man is the measure of all things? Protagoras. What defensive formation did the Roman army create by combining their shields to block enemy arrows? The tortoise formation. From the reign of which emperor is the late Roman Empire generally considered to have begun? Diocletian. Which absolute monarch of France is known for the phrase, "I am the state"? Louis XIV. Who was the notable figure appointed as dictator in times of crisis in Rome? Cincinnatus. What philosophical method did Socrates emphasize? Dialogue and self-examination. What are the two representative cities of the Indus civilization? Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa. What is the official currency of the European Union? The euro. Who was the highest god worshipped by the Assyrians? The god Ashur. Thank you for watching until the end. We'd love to hear your feedback and historical insights in the comments. Your support helps us create even more history quizzes. Let's keep exploring together.